I am back, you guys, with another day of motivation. What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another day of Vlogmas and another day where I need you guys to motivate me. So I did not finish my projects that I was supposed to finish a couple of days ago with you guys, and I need to get that pantry cleaned out now because I just did a gigantic Christmas shopping, grocery shopping. There's stuff everywhere. I'm going to turn the camera around and share it with you guys. If you saw my grocery haul from yesterday, then you already know. But this is like legitimately a hot chocolate mess, and so I need to be able to clean the pantry out so I can put everything together. And then now I'm going to start loading the freezers and fridges and stuff back up, and I really want to clean it. So we're going to have to really do some maneuvering to get everything done, and I want to get on those freezers as soon as possible because I will lose daylight within hours, and I want to be able to get at least one freezer. The meat freezer, it's really bad. I want to be able to get that into the driveway to defrost, and then we should be able to load the meat back in, and maybe next week we'll do the big deep freezer. But I still need to, that refrigerator outside is gross. The refrigerator inside here is gross. And so those are my tasks for today. I have to get my grocery haul up for today because that's obviously super important. So I need to do that, but then I need to tackle the pantry and the refrigerators. And you guys are coming along with me to do that. So let me share with you what this looks like right now. I have all of that to put away. I started putting stuff away, ice cream and everything. Mason is going to lose his mind when he sees that his Mickey cookie and cream sandwiches were like liquid. But that's what happens when you talk for 30 minutes over the monstrosity of food and everything. So I have all this to put away. And I still have all of this to put away, and like everything goes into separate spots. Like I have a box with our Angel kid stuff, and then like the water bottles and like those blankets, those are like Christmas presents or stocking stuffers for our morning, so those have to go someplace else. And then like I have a box of like the stuff for Vanessa's family, and then I still need to go make my bed, which I was hoping I could do and snap a picture of to put in my grocery haul. You guys know if I got a chance to do that, so I don't know, we shall see. But there's still like so much to do. And then look, ready, here's real life. That's all the stuff that I had to move off of my countertops so that we could film. I had to grab, I was looking for some like Dayquil stuff in here, so I pulled everything out looking for that. So that's a mess that I have to put back in. I don't have a lot of dishes. My sink is virtually empty. There's only a few in there. It looks like a lot because I have this pan sitting on top, but there's very few dishes underneath. But I still need to work those into the dishwasher. And then both Paul and Daryl are off today, and so we all have our own little assignments and projects. I did drag Paul with me out shopping this morning, but now while I was dealing with grocery haul, filming and all of that, he was changing out this light, which is good. I really wanted it done before I filmed my home tour, which I still have not done. Of course I didn't, because it's just how the story of my life goes, but I'm excited about this. And this was Daryl's idea. He's the one who got on me about lighting, like just like we even changed out these. We had these before, like we didn't add hi-hats, but they were the ones that you couldn't change the color, and they were very yellow and it was awful. So after I changed the lighting in there, we added hi-hats and changed that out. When we did that, it was so bright in here, and then it was yellow in here. And so Daryl had said like, babe, we need to switch these out. Now it looks awful. It's not bright in here. So then we went and changed those out, and then Daryl said, babe, you're rubbing off on me. We can't leave the light that was there. We had this light. Let me share with you. You know, it was just like this round circle light, this dome. piece. That's what we had up there. You actually can see the remnants of it. But it was just, it was so out of place now because everything else is, you know, this style. We actually had to take a bulb out of there because these don't come with bulbs, so we couldn't even test to see if it worked. But this is different. It's not the exact match of this because that's the smallest one that there is. That's the small one. Then there's one with 3 lights in it. That's the one I used to have hanging in my old house. And then that's the large one. So that's like the only sizes. That was way too big to go over the sink. So I found one that was as close to the same style as I possibly could. It's not exactly the same, but at least it just, now it'll look like it's supposed to go. But yeah, it's kind of ridiculous, you guys. Looks like Walmart and Christmas and projects through up in here. But all right, I need to finish putting this stuff away. I need to edit my grocery haul, and then, well, no, I need to get onto the freezer and then edit my grocery haul. So let me put all this away, and then I'll be back with you guys while we go outside into the garage and tackle those fridge and freezers. All right, so I need to know if you guys agree with me. It's not when you get the task done, just if you get the task done, right? Right. I hope that's right, because it is now Wednesday, you guys. It is a whole day later since I spoke to you last. Well, not what you just saw. I just cleaned the refrigerator out just now, but everything I said I was going to do yesterday did not get done. I didn't get a chance to unplug the freezers because if you saw my grocery haul, you saw it was quite a haul. That will be my last big haul of the year. I am going to Trader Joe's, but it won't be anything crazy. I might pick up a few like holiday treats, but otherwise it's not going to be anything grand. The following week is Walmart, and that's going to be everything really for Mason's birthday party and just, you know, whatever we need for the rest of the week. And then the following week is Sam's, and that's going to be like my meats and stuff like that. Nothing, like no big elaborate thing. Like I'm done shopping. I'm done with everything. I really just don't need anything, but nevertheless, it was still a large haul and I had to put everything away, and I'm very, very anal. I like to rotate and stuff, and so when I buy things, I have to pull the other things to the front, clean everything out, put it to the back. It's just a process, Plus I had to edit that grocery haul. It was 55 minutes. I mean, don't get me wrong, I like to chat, but it was still a lot of things, and regardless whether I like to chat or not, it's still a lot to get through. I liked to share a lot of the non-food items if you guys are looking for gift ideas and stuff, and so it took a lot of time to edit that and pull it all together. I still had to cook dinner for the kids. Maya had to dance. It was shower nights for both kids, which is always like a long process. I usually put Mason in first, and then when he comes out, like I'll help him get into pajamas. We brush hair, brush teeth, and all of that while Maya is in, because then when she gets out, I like have to help her with her hair. We brush it out, we put it in a braid, so it's easier for me to style like the next morning after shower days and stuff. So it's just long. Mason had homework, and it was just a lot. I put on a couple of loads of laundry. I made my whole beds. If you guys saw my grocery haul, then you saw that I like changed out all the sheets and the pillowcases to match the new comforter. So I was still like moving and doing tons of things. I just didn't do any of the things I said I wanted to, because by the time I like put away all the groceries, got the kids, did the dance and everything, it was too late to put the freezer outside, because then the temperature starts dropping and then it wasn't going to defrost. And so I was like, all right, this is ridiculous, and nobody is home with me today to help me like roll the freezer out. So the freezers are not getting done today, and that's okay, because we're just gonna do the projects as we can do them, right? So this kitchen or refrigerator is now super clean. Like I'm very, very happy with how it came out. I even did the stainless and stuff. I do need the guys to help me when someone comes home. I could just climb up on a chair, but with my foot, I really just don't want to. But I mean, there's a chocolate Easter bunny up there. So once the guys come home, they can like help take that stuff down, and I'll be able to just kind of clean off the top. I like to decorate a little bit up there, so I'll need that clean before I decorate. But like I said, I did the whole stainless steel, and then the refrigerator, ta-da, is all clean and done. Every wall, every shelf, everything. I went through all the condiments. I organized everything. I feel really good about that. I do have to organize our freezer a little bit. I mean, I don't really think it needs to be cleaned out. Not much really drips in here because it's frozen, but I do need a little bit of organizing. Nothing too crazy. I just organized this shelf yesterday when I did the ice cream. I put the cookies in here and stuff, but I have some, look at this. Maya tried to do a hack. She's trying to freeze toothpaste. So she's using a Pop-It to try and freeze toothpaste. She said she saw it on TikTok. So she found the TikTok Pop-It that we have to try and do the TikTok hack, and you like freeze toothpaste and then you pop it in your mouth and it's like cold when you brush your teeth. I have no idea, but apparently it's not working. She's frustrated about it, but we just have all of our like muffins and stuff down there, and that's the last of the breakfasty things, and that's like my French toast like bread pieces and stuff that I am saving, and somebody has a melted bowl of ice cream. But other than that, like I don't have too much in my freezer. It's just a little bit of organization, which I can do, but we are going to tackle the fridge outside. That I know needs to be cleaned terribly. There's not a lot of food in there, so I really don't need to pull a lot of stuff out. I just need to wipe everything down. Just one good wipe. It'll take like 10-15 minutes. I'm not taking everything out like I did in this one. I'm just gonna wipe everything down. It's the backup fridge. Not that I don't want it to be clean, but I don't need it to be like spick and span, because we're not opening up the doors and putting like leftovers and things in there a million times a day. It's different, like that's storage. So right now we have like our 400 things of creamer in there, our backup milk and juice and that kind of thing. So I definitely need to clean up that, and we are gonna tackle the pantry today, but I'm gonna hold off on that for a minute because I have to go get the kids in 1 hour. So I wanna go take a shower because I feel like all yucky from the cleaning chemicals. Actually, no. Maybe let's go wipe out the, come on, let's go. We're gonna go take a look at that refrigerator out there. I'll share with you what we have to clean, because when I do the pantry, that's not chemicals, you know? That's just like organizing. You see how many times I keep putting off this pantry. But I wanna take a shower before I get the kids. This is only gonna take 10-15 minutes. We're gonna wipe this down. I might do a little YouTube magic, not little B-roll. I'm just gonna wipe it down and share with you what it looks like, you know, the after of it all cleaned up, because then I want to shower and go get the kids. And then, all right, we're back this way. See, it's what happens to me. I'm all over the place. The kids have to finish a couple of things today when they come home, and Mason has karate also. But since today, Wednesday now, is December 1st, the kids started their bucket list. And so the first thing that they pulled out was a craft day. And so I went and got these. So when they come home, they'll see them sitting out. But this is what we're gonna fill to leave on our neighbors' doorsteps. So once they pulled craft day first, I was like, good, let's get this out of the way and do this in case they pull the one that says do a good deed, because that's when we're gonna fill them and drop them off. So I want them to be done for, you know, whenever we pull that out. So Maya's gonna color this one, Mason's gonna color this one, they'll do that when they come home. And then here's the ornaments that they have to bring into school tomorrow. I told you that they had like an ornament project and they were gonna do M&Ms. So Mason's eyeballs are on and drying from yesterday, and we put his M on for his M&M. But then Maya needs to do her M, and then they need a smile, and then that's pretty much it. So Maya needs to do a smile and an M, and Mason just needs to do a smile, and then they're done. They can bring their M&Ms in for school tomorrow. So those are two projects that we have to tackle before even karate, which is at 5 o'clock. So I figured the pantry is right here while the kids are sitting here at the table and they're doing their little like crafty projects. I could be working on the pantry and killing two birds with one stone, because I still have to work on today's video. I think I'm gonna do a what's for dinner. It wasn't my plan. It was to put this video up was my plan, but I just don't see myself being able to edit all the B-roll footage of all of this and having time. The what's for dinner is pretty easy. I know not everybody loves the way that I do them, but for me, it's just super easy to share a photo of what I ate for dinner and then doing a voiceover and talking about how we prepared it or what we had or whatever. And so that's going to be super quick for me to do tonight. So I think that's what I need to do. So I still need to break away for a little bit and work on today's video. So it's still kind of crazy and chaotic. And I did want to mention one thing. It's going to be a little weird for you guys, but the intros are always going to be a day behind, because that's the only way for me to ever stay caught up. Is I don't want to be filming the intro with the coffee the day that that video is going out, because that's already crazy as it is. So if it feels weird when you guys are watching this, like right now, whenever, today's Wednesday, but whatever video I put out today, if I put out the what's for dinner, it's gonna have Tuesday morning's coffee in it. And then I think this video will go out tomorrow and it'll have today's coffee in it, if that makes any sense. So if it seems confusing, I apologize. It's like the only way that I can do it and stay on top of everything. Okay, so you can see it's not awful. Something just spilled in this one drawer. So I need to clean this drawer out and then wipe out the bottom. And then a few things like spilled over here. So it really is just like wiping the shelves out. It's really minimal. It's not bad. And then I think that I recently did the doors here. Like I said, this is our array of creamers. I think that I recently did the doors, but I will have to I'll pop them out and take a quick look. But like I said, I think I'm going to do a little YouTube magic with you guys so that I don't have to worry about setting up the camera and I can get through this quickly. So take a look at my dirty refrigerator. Gross. That's funny. You can see in the reflection my pile of rags right there on the floor from wiping everything out. That's proof I did it. Ta-da! How's that for YouTube magic? Yes, look how clean and organized the refrigerator looks. I did end up taking the stuff off the doors because when I started taking stuff out, I realized I hadn't done it. So I took everything out and put it on the doors. And I even, because I didn't share with you guys that before, but I even cleaned out the freezer. I don't know, maybe you could see like a thin little blue line because I would kind of need a toothpick, but something melted in here. I think it was one of these little ices. I think like it popped open, see how like it fell over, and when the door was closed it like all melted down there, so it was blue and green icy. But I went through here, wiped everything out in here and put that back, and so we can consider this refrigerator done. Now this is what we need to work on. So this is my meat freezer, and this is what you can see if you look closely. See, this is why we need to defrost it. Like, this is no bueno. It's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to look more like this. This one's not so bad, but this is gonna melt and leave a ton of water. So I need to wait, and Paul's off tomorrow. Daryl's not, but Paul is. He was off Tuesday, Thursday this week. Oh my goodness. Look how bad that is. Yeah, that's no good. So he said he'll focus on the freezers tomorrow. So this is not too bad. We don't have a whole ton of meat. I have enough for the rest of this week and next week, but then that's why going to Sam's will help. And then this is what we have in this freezer. I need to wipe down the top. This freezer is starting to be where it needs to be defrosted. It's not awful, but there's not a whole lot in here. So it makes sense to do it when we don't have a lot of stuff in here. So, I mean, it's really minimal what is in here. So we kind of, I'm not going to organize these or even wipe them down since we're going to defrost them tomorrow. I don't even know if I'm going to share that. Like, if you're following me on Instagram, maybe I'll just share that in, like, on Instagram that I finished it. Who knows? Maybe I'll vlog tomorrow. I feel like I don't know what days I'm going to vlog now because everything is going to have something to do with my bucket list, like depending on what the kids pull, because there are a lot of things that I want to share with you guys and I want to be vlogging them, but I don't vlog every day. I probably should during Vlogmas, but then how do I share like my regular content? Like, how do I share like a grocery haul and a what's for dinner and all of that, like if you're vlogging every day too? So I don't know, but I feel like every day is going to be up in the air depending on what the kids pull from their bucket list. But oh my goodness. Okay, it is 2:10, so I really have to hurry. I have to leave here in 30 minutes to go get the kids, so I'm just gonna go jump in the shower really quick. I'm not even gonna blow dry my hair or anything, and then when I come back to see you guys, the kids will be home and we'll be at the table. We'll focus on the pantry. The kids will work on their little projects, and then once I have to take Mason off to karate, then I'm gonna call it with you guys because I'm gonna sit in the car and edit and voice over whatever videos I choose to do and get my video work up for the day, and then you know, then it ends up being like a dinner and all that. We're doing pork chops and Parmesan orzo and carrots and all of that. So that stuff takes time to like to pull all together. So I still have a pretty long night ahead of me, but it's been a good day. I feel very cheerful the last few days, just knowing like all the fun is starting. My kids are so excited. I love seeing them excited. It's what the season is all about. So to me, like the hustle and the bustle is just worth it. And I feel like if we plow through the next week, then like I said, all of our projects will be done and it'll be nothing but fun. So that's the plan. But all right, the more I talk, the less time I have to shower. So I will see you guys in just a little bit. So a third day in a row is a charm, huh? All right, you guys, I don't have a whole lot of time because it is 6:35 on Thursday on the day you guys are seeing this. So I'm hoping to have this up before 8:30. We shall see. This is the last clip that I need to add in because obviously this is the very end. I did not get a chance to do the pantry. Go figure. You can tell it's a project that I continue to keep putting off, and I've pulled everything out of it now. So now my entire dining room is a mess, but it did not go yesterday like I planned it to. So I got out of the shower and I got the kids and I brought them home, and they did not want to do their like craft projects and stuff right away before Mason had to go to karate. They don't have a whole lot of daylight anymore, so they like to play outside for like a little bit when they get home, and I feel like I need to let them, they need to like run out their sillies. That's why I let them get the mail. We have like a cluster box of mailboxes, and it's, you know, like 2 blocks away from our house. So when I pick them up to get them from school, I let them stop at the mailbox. They take turns checking the box, and then they run home from there, and I just follow them with the car. But I always do that because I feel like I need to give them like a little bit of extra ways to get their energy out. And so when they said like, hey, can we like stay outside for a little while, I let them, because I also realized that Mason has karate on Mondays and Wednesdays. And so his birthday party is next Sunday. So he only has next Monday and Wednesday of karate before his party. And like, I want to give people a little bit of time to decide whether or not they want to come. So I had to print all of his birthday invitations and fill them out so that Mason could give them out at karate. So while the kids were playing outside, I took care of the invitations, and then once Mason came in, I had to change him into his gi, and then I took him to karate. I left Maya home with Jacob while I took him because Maya wanted to do her own thing. She actually wanted to start coloring her stockings. So I told her I would let her because I know sometimes it takes her a while. She's very particular. So I said, sure, go ahead, get started. Let me take Mason. So I worked on my what's for dinner while they were gone, and I did my intro really quick before that we left, and then I, worked on it and voiced it over and stuff in the car while Mason was in karate. Well, by the time I got home to start dinner, Maya was already off. As soon as I walked in, she was super whiny, and she was like, I'm so tired. I don't even want dinner. I just want to go to bed. For Maya to ask to go to bed at 7 o'clock at night, I knew right away that something was off. And so that was it. Like, she didn't eat. Mason ate. Everybody else ate. She did not eat. She got into pajamas and went up to bed. So this morning, I was downstairs. So, like, I guess, long story short, kind of threw me off because I put her to bed, came downstairs, got everybody else dinner and everything, then got Mason off to bed. And then at that point, it was late. It was book night. So when we went in there to tuck Mason in, she was up, like restless, but up. So she at least was able to participate in the Christmas book, which was nice. But then this morning, I'm downstairs in the kitchen and I'm making lunches. I'm like halfway through. They're having like bento box, yum box lunches. And they're like halfway through of me making them, and I hear Mommy coming down the stairs, and I look at the time, it's 5:37. No one is up. Like, I have to wake them, and especially Maya, because she's the princess. She needs to sleep in. She's never the first one up. So she comes down the stairs, and I'm like, what's the matter? And I knew her face was, like red, like my shirt, color red, okay? And her arms were just as red. I almost thought she broke out in a rash. Like, she was so red. And I'm like, what's the matter? She's like, I don't feel good. Something's not right. My tummy's hurt. I think I'm starving. And I was like, all right, maybe you just are hungry because she didn't eat dinner the night before. So right away, I made her some chocolate milk, and I got her a bagel. And she was only like 2 sips into the chocolate milk. And I was like, let me check you out. And I felt her and I was like, wow, you feel warm to me. And then I took her temperature and it was 101.5. And that was after she took 2 sips of chocolate milk. And you're not supposed to take your temperature unless you haven't had anything to eat or drink for 20 minutes. So I was like, all right, that means her temperature is probably higher than 101.5. So I immediately gave her some Motrin. I actually gave her Motrin first. I should have done Tylenol first. I don't know what I was thinking, but I just first thing in the cabinet was Motrin. So I grabbed that and I gave it to her. And then right away, I'm like, oh my gosh, what if it's COVID? So mentally, I'm like, okay, well, I can't send anybody else to school until I test her. And in our town, it takes 2 days to get a PCR. You can get a rapid through the store, but to get a PCR or even a rapid through a drive-through, it's 2 days. And I don't have time for that. I wanted to make sure that she was negative, at least for now, before I sent my kids to school. So we went to Walgreens. They opened at 8. We were there when they opened, and we bought a PCR test, a rapid rather, like the over-the-counter ones. I did her test, and so far so good. Clean. It could take a couple of days. That even happened with Vanessa. She did her and Bryce for a couple of days, and everyone was good, and then Bryce came up positive, and then she did hers one day and she was still negative, and then the next day she was positive. So you just don't know. So I will continue to keep testing her. There's 2 in a box, and we bought 2 boxes. So I have some more in case, we need to, and frankly, we always should have them on hand at this point. But we tested her negative. Okay, fine. So the boys were off to school. They were not happy. They were hoping for a free sick day. And I was like, no, we need to save them because you don't know. So go to school. So I got them off to school, but she stayed home today, and I was just gonna finish the pantry today and include it in this video and like not even say anything about what day it was, but it didn't happen. I spent all day with her. It's probably not the greatest thing, just in case she does come out positive, because the last thing I needed to do was be all up in her grill. I've been Lysoling and sanitizing and doing laundry and stuff, but I've kind of just been doing whatever minimal projects that I can do around her. Folding laundry, I was going through like Christmas presents for other family members that she could see, making lists, going through emails, like things like that. But she's very, very clingy, and I feel bad for her. She is not well. When I took her temperature again this afternoon, she was 102.9, and now she's complaining about her ear. So first thing in the morning, I'm gonna try and get her in to the pediatrician to see maybe she has an ear infection or something. Like, that's totally possible. It's still the season. It doesn't have to be COVID, obviously. And so I'm gonna try and get her in to the doctor, but it was 102.9. I gave her Tylenol and I got it down to 99.3, which is good, but 99.3 on Tylenol, I don't know, I was pretty shocked about that. So it's been a rough couple of days. It's just not gone like I planned that it was supposed to, and I didn't get a chance to share with you like I was supposed to, but I apologize. I hope you guys are enjoying whatever content I can put out for you, but kids come first. Like, for their bucket list today, they pulled the neighbors. What are the odds? It says treat your neighbors on it. Like, I'm glad they colored the thing yesterday, but I couldn't take the kids out today to pick out the stuff for the neighbors' stockings like we planned to. That was going to be a whole nother video, like sharing and vlogging us like coloring the things. I will pop up a picture right here. The kids did finish their pictures. Yesterday Maya finished hers while I was gone, and then Mason came home and finished his. This is a picture I put up on Instagram. So I mean, super, super, super cute. But I was not ready to do that. So I'm actually gonna think, is it cheating? I'm gonna put that back in the jar and find the one that says watch a Christmas movie, so that we can still do something off our bucket list, but it won't affect her. Like, we can set her up in her own little spot and be comfy, and we can still like be in the room with her and watch a Christmas movie, but have it not like affect her completely. Like, let's go. Like, we'll peek in on her because she's on my bed right now, but it's sad, you guys. So again, I apologize for not doing really what I said I was going to do. We got this guy over here. Huh? With your baby? Always with the baby on Dad's suit jacket. I don't know what the deal is with that. And then here's Miss.
It goes to my ear and it hurts.
Every time you gulp, it goes to your ear and it hurts.
Yeah.
Okay. Mommy said I'm going to call the doctor. Your rosy cheeks. I'm going to call in the morning and we'll try and get you in. Yeah, you're still warm to me. We're going to get...
Wait, I have a blanket.
You have a blanket. I know. Well, but you can't be just hanging out with no clothes on either. But I just brought the Motrin back up because we did Motrin. Then we did Tylenol. Now we'll do Motrin again. And hopefully we can squeeze Tylenol in one more time before bed. Let's see. Your brother is FaceTiming me from downstairs. Oh boy. Let's see what he needs. He's probably going to tell me Bruno's in trouble, because Bruno has been in trouble. Hi.
What's taking you so long to get me to come down here and get me food?
Get you food. You're hungry. I know, buddy. I'm coming right.
And plus, Bruno's been outside and back here for an hour.
Yeah, let him in, buddy. Let him in. I'm coming down.
Okay.
I was just saying goodbye to them. Oh, okay. Or he can hang up. All right. Yeah. So that's my sick girl. Yeah, yesterday while what was I doing? Oh, it was while I was gone. Bruno ate Maya's shoe.
And my shoe.
Yeah, your shoe. I just said Maya's shoe. Part of my poinsettia plant, and then something else. Oh, my glasses. Ate my stinking glasses. Like the ones I was wearing yesterday. Yeah, they're not on my face because Bruno ate them and my poinsettia plant and one of Maya's shoe.
I never saw Bruno eat your shoe. I mean, Bruno...
Eat my glasses?
Yeah.
Daddy found them.
Where?
They were by Uncle Paul's chair in the living room. Broken, smashed.
Was it today?
No, yesterday. When he ate your shoe.
Oh.
And when he ate your shoe, on the plant, he also ate my glasses.
Do you have more glasses?
I have one more pair left.
Are you not wearing them?
No, not right now. Alright, I'm going to go sit with my girl. Mason's starving. And I need to check on Bruno because Mason's watching him. And Lord knows how that's going to go. But I just wanted to come on and update you guys on where we were. I'm going to go take care of my sick girly. See, I have the video up right now waiting for me just to add this clip. So thank you guys for watching another day of Vlogmas. I love you so, so much. Leave well wishes for my daughter down below. And I will see you guys in another video. Tomorrow is lunches for the kids all week. Well, minus her for today. And who knows about tomorrow. All right, you guys. Good night.
Maybe tomorrow.